believe the numbers are still quite uncertain with regards to how many people really were swept away by waters. And when you had that conversation earlier on with some of those residents, it seems as though many of them are unsure where their family members are and quite often assuming that they have been swept away by the waters.
Yes, indeed, Kat, that is what we are gathering when we are speaking to some of the residents and family members. There are people that are saying there were 3 people in that bakkie, others are saying there were 2, but we know that the EMS spokesperson here in Limpopo will be here to give us, figures that are much more confirmed than what we are hearing here. Now, we've been really trying to establish, from the community what forces people to endanger their lives, crossing these flooded bridges, even when they know that they were told and warned not to do so. Let me speak to one of the residents to find out more, Kat. So thank you very much for your time. You and I had a conversation about, these people that were washed away here, yes, and many others before. What do you think forces people to, or pushes people rather, to cross flooded rivers during this time?
From what I know is that these people, they've been crying for the bridge on this river for many years. And now there is nothing happening from the government side. So now these guys, because they don't have food, as you are aware that this rain has been going on for quite some time. So on the other side, they don't have food. Now these business people, they have been now forced to, to risk their lives on the river just to get food across, because these people that side, they don't have food. As you have noticed that, this rain has been going on for quite some time now. Yeah.
So you're basically saying it's circumstances and the conditions that people find themselves in that force them to take that deadly risk?
Absolutely, you're right.
And do you think that maybe government is going to do something about these low-lying bridges in many villages that connect people to, economic activity after these floods?
You know what, like what I said to you, these people have been, it's not for the first time this bridge was overflooded like this. It's been a while now. So, and these people have been crying over and over again. So nothing is happening. So I don't think even now, after such tragedy, there will be any action from the government side. I don't think so.
Yeah. Maybe let's try and speak to some of the residents and find out, Mama, you can speak your language. I just want to understand, how has this affected you? People being washed away, here by floodwaters.
Hey, ngo zvikori vaisanga manda arichadiva nazvorirritisa hani namushumo ndiri kuhamba ari kuuya aridivi ngori zvitome gai rikotorerera belisori wava vathu vo jena mumadhini vawanale rikopfa vutungu vuhulu notoite savona kava vaprovinsi vori khavariseze vonga idola vuthu varilugisele bhadha ndiri varitela bhadha vopedza kha zwithu zvote ngori ene bhadha rikodova raishumisa musi richiya mushumoni urenga zviḽiwa sa zvino roima. Now I think we spent 4 days without nowhere to go. So zvino rikopfa uri harikopfa vutungu nga maanḓa zvikovava to amba ngoho nyimele yapo yavo rine ai khou itisa zwone uri ahuna nduri vana zwa zwino na zwikolo nazwo ḓi ansori a vha khou ya zwikoloni ahuna zwine ra nga ita na nṋe ri khou pfa vhuṱungu ngori u wela maḓini havha vhathu na riṋe zwi khou ri vhaisa ngori arali zwa zwo ḓa kha nṋe hu ṅwananga, how do you feel? You feel so bad.
And it must be frustrating that, especially for those that have to report to work, you wake up in the morning and, preparing to go to work, and you would hope that the water hasn't covered the bridge. And then when you get to the other side, you realize that the bridge is flooded and you find yourself having to go back home. We've seen that happen for the past 4 days here.
Yes, ndozvibona ndichikwa mushumoni ngori rari kushumisa imwe bhadha inobva ngapa iyanga ngezverani nayo auchimbirei ndi madhindi rotopakana dzigoloi rari chibotochimbira nga dzilifiti auna bhadha inokochimbira even though richibva nga ya mashawana na dzverani hote zviyafana ndochimbira ngo for 3 days aukochimbira na rutei ngori rari chikori richibva nga machoro rachida rahuma nepabhurono richiona yo dhala rikolindela taxi dzichibva ngapa dzitikoda dza 10 dzaumela murau ratuwa nga dzidzo dza zverana auna bhadha inokochimbira zvino rikori kha muvhuso washo khavariseze vonga ito laptop novembe auna na zvithu zvine zvakuchimbilisa zvone na rutei rikopfa vutungu utovori auna zvine rangaita.
Thank you very much, Sisi, for your time. Those are concerned who are, laying out their frustrations over the state of this bridge. The gentleman I spoke to earlier on, he was highlighting the fact that the reason that many people take the deadly risk of crossing these flooded rivers is because of hunger. And, many of them are unable to go to town to buy food. Others are unable to report to work. Business operators, everything is really on a standstill when this bridge is flooded. And the lady that I just spoke to right now was highlighting their plea that they've had for the past couple of years, pleading with the provincial government to do something about these bridges, because it means that, if it's raining here continuously, then it means that, their lives become, on a standstill. Children are unable to go to school. Those that are meant to report to work are also unable to go to work. And for as long as the rain lasts, if it rains for 2 weeks, it means that people will be stuck in their homes and have nowhere to go. Hence, many of them, find themselves, taking that risk. And that is why we are actually standing here while EMS and, of course, police are conducting a search of these 2 men that are believed to have been washed away by floods here last night.
All right.